Okay, so here are some more people that Erin painted. And here's an entire pile of zombies, which we're still working on. And here's my sister, ever so diligently painting another zombie.
How many more do I have to paint?
Shut up! Keep working!
And Nicole. Thanks, Nicole.
I hate you.
Emma is holding up our foam board, which we cut slots out of so that the figures can glide through. We need to make a sandwich of foam boards with foam in between to support them and keep them separated, and Emma is gluing the foam to the boards. Like so.
Do I do like 2?
I don't know. So we had an Elmer's glue mishap, and now we're pinning some styrofoam blocks to the board. Or at least trying to.
They're too tall.
Oh well, we'll cut that out.
So currently we're taking these 3 chunks of poster board and we're taping them together so we can put them underneath the tracks in the poster board, and we can have the little people slide across them so they're not falling through the hole. Here's this little guy. Now instead of stringing the fishing line through the track up here because the little guys were getting caught on it, now we have it strung through these little washers, which we will be putting on all of them, and through the bottom. So here we're gonna test the little slide. Oh!
It did the thing! It only took 3 hours.
We'll just pretend that you saw the little thing sliding across because it was really exciting. And I don't know if we can be that excited again. Yeah. The addition of the eyelets in the bottom of our first bottom board, we determined that, yes, we were going to need a second bottom board, so hooray.
Go figure.
Yes, go figure. These... So I just finished gluing on some more spacers for the bottom board. And hopefully
It's
this will
11:15.
We may or may not have just popped in the Camp Rock DVD. So we're in for a long night. So now we're officially getting ready to rig all of the people into the contraption, and it's pretty much the most exciting thing that's happened this entire night. So now we have all of the strings tied to all of the little people, and we're about to thread them through the bottom of the board and hope that works out easily with little problems. Okay, so now we have all of the people and all of their strings threaded through the bottom. We have our temporary, which will later become permanent, bottom layer down here. And we're about to put this top layer on, which is going to prove to be very difficult to fit all 7 of these people through the little slots without knocking them down or dying. Okay, so now we have all of the people and they're all set up in their little tracks. We have our model perched between a chair and a footstool, which is something similar to what we're going to have to do in the classroom. And now we're going to see if the people all move as they're supposed to. After we move our Camp Rock DVDs.
Okay.
Do the thing. And there you have it, folks. That's a working Walking Dead model. So at some point we decided that our original plan of having zombies inside of the sectors being able to be knocked down, we decided that was too hard at some point, so we thought that we would just glue the zombies down. And then we tried it anyway, and I think you're gonna like that, so do the thing.
They fell out.
Yes!
Okay, now that we have a working model, we're decorating. So, like we attempted before, only this time with no water. We're putting glue on, and then we're going to brush it onto the board and sprinkle our fake grass on.
So there is officially fake grass over every surface of Erin's basement. But our forest floor looks pretty good, so I guess that's what's important. It is now 1:15 in the morning. We finished all of our grass, and we started to set up for the most awesome thing I've ever seen in my life, which would be this. This would be a herd of plastic zombies surrounding our main characters. And we're thinking this is going to be the general setup of our little forest area. We're going to go take a trip to the store tomorrow morning to see if we can find some trees that are maybe a little bit taller than the people, like the ones we have now. Or unlike the ones we have now, I should say. And see where we go from there. Well, now we have some trees in our forest. It's pretty awesome. Now all we gotta do is put the flappy zombies in the clearing and we'll pretty much be done. Okay, so here's how you solve our problem. Our problem is the 7 people all began in the center of the clearing and walked in straight lines in separate directions to make a circular camp. They started to kill the zombies and clear the forest at a rate of 1.5 yards per minute. When the radius of their safe zone is 50 yards, how fast is the area of their camp increasing? So the rate that the radius is changing, dr dt, is 1.5 yards per minute, and the radius currently in the problem is 50 yards. So in order to do this, we use the equation for area, A equals pi r squared. And we take the derivative, so dA dt is equal to 2 pi r dr dt. And then we can pretty much just plug in what we know and solve. So we're plugging in 50 for the radius and 1.5 for the rate of change of the radius. And we find that the rate of change of the area comes out to be about 471 square yards per minute. And then over here, I'm working on this, transforming this little Native American guy into a Asian character from The Walking Dead. And I even glued on a little baseball cap made from his little headdress type thingamajig. So, more on that to come. Maddie, get out of the video.
She's not in the video.
Much grass.
Very forest.
Okay. So everything's rigged up. We have our model perched between a chair and a footstool. Like it's probably going to have to be set up somewhere in the classroom. And here's how our people are going to move through the tracks.
Glenn fell.
Dang it!